We are live. Let's do our intro. This is the intro, and we are now live. We are introed.
Hello there. Hello there. I'm the
Hello
Force
there.
Ghost. I'm the
May the
Force Ghost,
force be with
Christopher
you.
Lawrence. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Night, everybody. I'm
I
here
like.
with Steven, who's frozen again. No, he's blurry.
I'm blurry. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. Hold on. I will fix it.
I like this Force Ghost. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Night, everybody. We are all set to go, despite appearances. Steven
Yeah.
is blurry. I'm a Force Ghost. Other than that, things are status quo. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, now Steven has disappeared. What? There he
No,
is.
I'm good. I had to. I had to
Steven,
reset my camera.
welcome
Reset.
to this week's show. Hello
What?
there. What
My
are you drinking
phone.
now?
It's just water. It's just water. It's out of my cup. My
You know what?
fancy work cup.
I was surprised because I put on this blue turtleneck, which I like. But I thought for sure I was just gonna be a floating head. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, the
Because
technology's gotten better.
it's the same color as the darn thing behind me. If you see it without the virtual background, it's the same exact blue color. And yet it somehow deciphers that. But at the same time, it makes my microphone look. See, there's a microphone there.
Yeah.
It turns that invisible. Why?
You know what? You're gonna have to talk to the people at StreamYard.
Okay, are we done? Are we done with the Force Ghost? Should I not be a Force Ghost anymore?
I didn't want you to be a Force Ghost to begin with, so
Look,
just
you of all people.
me of all. I should
pull for the Force
appreciate
Ghost.
it. I would appreciate it generally.
We'll do the Force Ghost episode next time. Steven,
yeah.
how have you been?
You know, I've been here. I am.
You've been there in a little dirty dungeon that the people aren't seeing right now.
Well,
Steven is in a dungeon. I promise. He's in a dungeon right now. Did you see those videos of the people we don't talk about coming out of the tunnels a few months ago?
Yeah.
It looks like he's in there.
So here, there's a story.
What do you show the people? Just show the people real fast.
All right, I will show my backdrop here.
Show your dungeon. I commanded. That was a little bit Brando.
This is not a background. This is my actual.
This is terrifying. I don't know what's in those bins. Body parts.
Christmas decorations. Actually, they're empty.
Well, what are you gonna
Christmas
say?
Decorations are still up. Okay, so
Hey, listen here. Down here in the South in Texas, we drink out of jars, all right? In my big old jar of secret juice.
Yeah, and you're making fun of me for my.
I didn't say juice. I said juice. I didn't say anything about secret juice.
Oh my goodness.
I said this is a secret juice.
Secret juice.
There's no correlation.
No correlation
between that and the tunnel that you're in, the dungeon.
Oh my goodness. I'm just waiting for like the stream to cut off and for someone to be like, nope, you're done.
Imagine someone was watching. That would be terrifying.
We have several people watching.
Don't ever tell me the numbers.
I'm not telling you the numbers, but we do have people watching.
How was your week? Did we do this last week?
I'm not sure. We did it last week. Yes.
Last week? Which one was last week? Remind me which one was last week.
Last week was probably one of the most fun ones. We had John McCann on, and it was me, and John McCann, and then talking about the fact that he is not a shoe empire person.
And in a few weeks, we will have. Should I spoil this? Why not?
Go for it. Yeah.
We will have not only John McCann, but the great Paul Rugg on. They are very good friends simultaneously. So if you're a fan of Animaniacs, Freakazoid, all those wonderful shows, you will definitely, or just comedy in general. You don't have to have watched those shows. Well, there's probably some young people.
Hello. I mean, they did a lot of shows. They did Tiny Toon Adventures, and they did Animaniacs and Freakazoid, and of course went on about the Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries for significantly longer than the show was actually on the air. And things. Yeah, no, they were. That was a lot of fun.
Here are dream guests in that vein that we'll never get. You ready?
Okay.
So I would love to talk to John Benjamin.
Okay.
H. John Benjamin. Are you familiar with H. John Benjamin?
I am not.
Are you familiar with Bob's Burgers?
Yes.
He's Bob.
I know of. Okay, I know of Bob's Burgers.
But he has this long and storied comedy and voice acting career preceding
Mm-hmm.
Bob's Burgers, my favorite of which is the role of Coach McGurk on Home Movies.
Okay.
Which you would like Home Movies. You should watch Home Movies.
I
Good
think
luck
I've
finding
seen it. It's like crudely drawn.
The first 2 seasons are squiggle
Yeah.
motion,
Yeah.
and then they get a budget, so it's better the next 2.
Okay.
But the quality of the humor remains.
That was all the Adult Swim stuff.
It wasn't actually. It was regular Cartoon Network, that one. But other, so do I, Mrs. Catholic Comedy. So do I. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, one day.
Somebody, well, I'm not going to do it. Okay. Yes, I would like that as well. We have an avenue to him, but I don't like to attempt to make use of it.
And that's something to respect. I do respect
such a close. I mean, we're so close, Steven. I'm so close to him, but I'm not gonna do it.
Which is the respectful thing, because
people that connect me to him, I love. They're wonderful on their own. They're not like a stepping stone to Kevin James. Like they're as good. And Kevin James, by the way, went to my high school. Now he's older than I am,
right?
So I missed him. So did the wrestler Mankind. Mick Foley played multiple characters. This is harkening back to our episode we did when, though he was not an 80s wrestler. He was 90s, 2000s.
No idea.
I'm not a wrestling fan, so I don't know how this happened.
Anyway,
Steven, bring on our first guest for tonight. I command it.
Okay, that is us. Because we didn't schedule a guest yet. No, this is us. It's us. So
this is a terrible oversight.
Well,
it's me and you.
Yeah, I would talk to the guy who's in charge, which is you, I think.
Ooh, we could bring back the Force Ghost.
Nope.
I'm reaching for it.
But we do have a game. We have a game.
Look, I did not spend all this money on this fantastic special effect. It's straight from Industrial Light and Magic. Hello there.
They would have saved a lot of money if they had used.
Don't try it. I have the high ground.
That's great. Fantastic.
When other things he says as well. And he was a good friend. Steven, did I ever tell you about Jar Jar? The most annoying and insipid creature I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. He tripped over his own feet. Almost caused an intergalactic incident. He was a complete moron. And he was a good friend.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I was a blind butler to Peter Sellers?
Oh man, that movie's so good. People don't. We talked about this last time. I think it was.
Yeah, we mentioned it.
But I will bring up Alec Guinness given any opportunity. I love Alec Guinness so much, and it's a crime that all these kids only know him from Star Wars.
Yeah, because I knew him from Star Wars as a kid initially, and then I saw Murder by Death.
But then you grow up.
And I was like, he had perfect comedic timing in Murder by Death, which was pretty hilarious.
You've got to see the Lavender Hill Mob. You've got to see the Lady Killers. You've got to see Kind Hearts and Coronets. These are
I might have to.
These are incredible Alec Guinness comedies.
So Alec Guinness is not our guest because he's dead for quite some time.
He'd be a real Force Ghost.
So no, we don't have Alec Guinness today. We have ourselves, and we're gonna have a little fun and play a game. But first, we do have to do our banter.
It's just me and you and my haircut.
And to your hair, at least
you didn't even comment on my haircut. I mean,
no, I didn't even. I did not notice.
No, well, that's fine.
Did not. Yeah, sorry. That's just the way.
That's fine.
Yeah,
it's all right.
It's okay. If we get Kevin James on, I'll notice your haircut. That's.
Oh, they can say you'll notice his haircut.
Well, I mean, he has the same haircut as I do, which is bald.
Oh yeah,
This is.
Well,
but he took it from me.
He could afford a wig.
He could, but he.
All those guys, I think it's like a big brain thing, because Father Ripperger, Boss Rutan, either that or they're hanging out in like some radioactive. They're having those conferences somewhere where there's radiation.
Or it could just be that male pattern baldness.
Here's what I think. This is why I don't like to think too much. Because what I think what happens is these guys, they think too much and their head gets hot. And then the follicles don't like that. And then they just fall out.
Yeah, that sounds
like
right.
People that read a lot and then they got to wear like big old goofy glasses. That's why I don't read either. If you don't read too much or think too much, you hang on for a little longer than other people. I think it's good.
Yeah, well, that's
So that's my. See, I don't know a lot of words. That's what I do.
no, I get it. So
You do know more words though if you read. I hear.
I wouldn't know. I
'Cause
haven't done the reading.
I know enough pasta shapes to order what I want. What more do I need? I know that angel hair is the worst pasta shape on earth.
I like angel hair, but it's so hard to cook, right? Like it's angel hair pasta. So my favorite Italian dish.
What are you doing? Are you
is
making your pasta or are you buying it? Which is fine, but we're gonna find out which ones you're buying if you're buying.
Also,
Which may not be fine.
when I go to a restaurant, I'll get the angel hair pasta because it's so hard to cook because it's so easy to overcook.
So what you're attempting to do is torture the chef.
Yes,
which is always a good idea when you're dining out.
Right. So I'll do I'll get a chicken
I worked in
parmesan.
restaurants for many years, you know.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I've never worked in a restaurant. I volunteered.
Well, that's why you do those things. Because if you had, you wouldn't do that.
I volunteered at Country Thunder once. I don't know if you've
I don't want to hear about your stripping days.
It wasn't true.
I don't want to hear about
it's
Steven,
a country music festival, and
does your wife know about this? Because she's watching.
Yeah, so it's a country music festival.
No, I don't want to hear about your thunder. I don't want
It's not my. No, you're thinking of
I don't want to hear about it.
From that's.
I don't want to hear about any of it. Okay. I don't care where your thunder is. Leave it where it is.
I have never worked fast food, is what I'm saying, or any kind of restaurant food.
Well, there's a difference. That's barely food. Fast food. Who's that? Oh, I'm not hearing this.
Olive Garden gets it right every time.
Take that off my screen. Take that off my screen.
What? You don't like the Olive Garden? When you're here, your family.
Steven, we're gonna doubly revoke your Italian card. I'll tell you what happens.
I never eat at all.
We're down here in Texas, right? Which is great. I love Texas for some reason. Mm-hmm. And but when we go into town, every time we pass the Olive Garden, it's packed. Packed in the parking lot. And I can't help it when I see this.
Breadsticks.
My wife has to hear about it for 20 minutes as we're driving down the road.
I can't
help it. It infuriates me.
Have you seen the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
What do you think?
No, I think no. But it's a 2-hour-long advertisement for Olive Garden.
Well, I'm really not going to see it now.
It's actually, I mean, the thing is, I looked it up because I was like, did they really just do a 2-hour-long?
Steven, Olive Garden.
It's not Italian.
It's disgusting. It's not food. It's disgusting. It's so
My
bad.
wife loves it. She loves the Olive Garden.
Not.
Yeah. She's not Italian. No.
Oh, well.
No.
But still, it just doesn't. It tastes awful. Awful.
So,
and people are like, oh, the salad. It's swimming in swill in the bottom. What's good about this?
Oregano's is good. You ever go to Oregano's?
K5, Steven. This Olive Garden.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to Oregano's? Because that's a good one.
No.
They do like deep dish.
I'm not going to go anywhere that has like a gimmicky, goofy name. If it doesn't have the name of a legitimately Italian sounding person.
So do you get Chef Boyardee?
A legitimately
Italian Chef Boyardee was a legitimate Italian chef.
But everybody knows it's not good.
No, I know. My wife loves Olive Garden. Their meat is not great, but a chicken parmesan.
None of it is great. None of it is great.
Chicken parmesan on angel hair pasta is good, but that's my favorite.
Right,
kind.
Sure.
Right.
Why is it on the pasta, Steven?
Well, because that's what you put it on.
Why is it on the pasta? It doesn't need to be on the pasta.
I always put it on the pasta so I can cut it and then get some pasta with my chicken.
No.
Oh, no. And my wife is listening. I think this week we should have chicken parmesan.
Did you ever see the movie Big Night?
No.
Oh man, you haven't seen anything. You got to watch Big Night.
It's
just about them. It's about the two brothers that own an Italian restaurant, and some kind of famous guy's coming into town, and they're trying to get him to come and eat in their restaurant. And the preparation, but it's so funny.
Okay.
It's so good.
So it's like us trying to get Kevin James on this, but not actually all that much.
We could maybe, but I'm not gonna.
We could maybe. I'm just excited that I'm going to be hanging out with Paul Rugg in in a couple weeks.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you, Steven.
2 weeks before he's going to be back on the show. He and I are going to be hanging out.
Sides? Can you switch me to the other side? Is that something that's in your power to do? Hey, there we go. Now it kind of looks like I'm looking at you.
Okay, sorry. I'll try this. Nope, it's this way.
What's better, this?
Okay.
Or this? This?
So if I move you over here,
what's better?
It actually looks like.
Or this?
So stop it. Just stop.
This or this?
Just.
Do you feel like you have the optometrist?
This is fantastic television. But now that I have you over here,
number 2 or number 3, 3 or number 1, better here or here?
We got a game here that might be more interesting than you.
Oh, that's right. You're going to force me to do this.
Yeah. So last time that it was just you and me, we did this.
We have a sponsor, Steven. Our new sponsor.
Oh, we do. Yes. Let's talk sponsor.
Let's talk about our sponsor. It's Poggers. Chicken parm is a long process. Who was that? Put them back up.
That's correct. My wife. She said chicken parm is a long process, and I'm saying it's worth it.
Well, sure. It's worth it just to not go to Olive Garden. Just make it. Because what they're doing is they're taking it out of a bag from the freezer. They're putting it in the microwave.
So our sponsor is not Olive Garden, is what I'm gathering.
No.
That would be.
It wouldn't be anymore. Our sponsor is Poggers. Poggers.shop. Poggers is a new brand of family-owned and run, but now expanding, energy drinks and hydration fuel. They got those little shakers like PewDiePie has and everything. At Poggers, we know that energy isn't just about fuel. The perfect balance between focus, stamina, and hydration for gamers, athletes, and anyone ready to level up their performance. We are dedicated to crafting energy and hydration solutions that don't just keep you going, but keep you in the zone without the crash. Poggers.shop. Poggers.shop. Use code Goodnight for a discount. Poggers.shop. On all products. Link will be in the description. Thanks, Poggers.
Down below.
Poggers. Reminds me of Frogger. And they actually have a frog for a mascot, so maybe not a coincidence. Remember Frogger?
I do.
That guy he was on something.
He's not in Smash Brothers, which is my transition.
Oh, that's right. You're going to force me to do this dopey thing. Okay. Here we go.
So here's what we're going to do.
The theme song. I command it.
Theme song. We're doing a theme song.
No,
I don't actually.
About the game.
As
I drink my secret juice. Again. What is this?
I think that's enough before we're going to get like copyright struck.
Was that the real thing? Don't do that.
Yeah, it's poorly sung. My daughter can play it actually really nicely on the piano.
All right, now explain to the people at home what the hell.
So whether or not you're aware of it, Super Smash Brothers is actually a popular video gaming franchise, and it's comprised of a number of other different franchises.
Are you telling the people at home? Okay, because I know this already.
Right, the people at home. So it's a popular video gaming franchise, and as a popular video gaming franchise, it's something that Chris has never touched. Nintendo. It's a bunch of Nintendo characters.
I play a lot of video games.
Yeah, but not this. And
I'm a real gamer.
Well, we'll see. So this
I don't understand this. My nephews all play it, and I tried a couple of times. I don't look. It doesn't make any sense. The number, because here's what I think as a person, right? As a normal person.
As a person, go on.
Well, I'm hitting this dude, and that number should go down.
It's his damage percentage. It goes up.
But it's not supposed. Right. You want it to go up.
Yeah.
Like a psycho.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. That makes no sense.
You were talking
in every other fighting game, because I'm good.
Right.
I'll beat everybody at Tekken, no problem. Pretty good at Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat, not my game, but I can hang. The bar, what is the bar goes down. You're beating the guy because his energy, his health goes down.
Right.
In this dopey thing, it goes up.
But that's not his health. You want to be at 0% damage. It's damage percentage. But I will say, you are talking to the world's best Bowser player on Smash Brothers Melee.
I don't believe that.
It's What happened? What happened was this. What
You
happened
can't say that
was
either. You're gonna get
my
sued.
my
The
my
real guy,
friend.
because
No,
he's gonna look. He's gonna be Chinese, and they're litigious peoples.
it's not Chinese.
He's gonna
So
be some kind of Asian.
what
The real,
happened
whoever the real
was
best
this.
player is. He's
I
gonna
of course
sue you
I
for
have a friend named
defamation.
Sam, and he did competition, or he was doing Smash Brothers competition, and so he had one of his
They shut
friends.
those down. Even I know that.
Right, but this was years ago.
Okay.
So he was sponsoring a Smash Brothers tournament at my dorm, which is because I had a dorm and we had rooms. So this was back in my freshman year of college, so 2004 2005 timeframe. Guy comes over and he is the world's best Yoshi player.
If this story goes on much longer, I'm going to turn into a ghost for real.
Anyway, so I
How do
fought
you know
him
that? How do you quantify such a thing as the world's best
there's
Yoshi player?
people are ranked. It's like any other competitive sport. I don't know. I just know that this is what. So I beat him using Bowser, and then immediately retired from.
Do you know who
playing with Bowser.
Dana? I want to say Loesch, but apparently it's pronounced Lash. You know who this is? Dana Lash. Can't spell her
I do
name.
not.
She's like a conservative commentator, very
Sure.
very famous. Which has a husband who, as far as I know, is famous just for being her husband.
Okay.
But like immediately before we came on, this reminded me because it's about real fighting. He was like debating me about Conor McGregor, and now I'm annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's what happens: people with bigger followings, just by the nature of the fact that they have a bigger following,
Yeah,
they'll get more people agreeing with them, even though I'm right.
that is.
And I don't care for that.
I have a difficult time of popping on to someone and being like, maybe you should talk about joy. And some people are like, shut up, we're talking about anger. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, that's Twitter for you.
Yeah.
It runs on anger.
Yes.
It runs on anger.
Runs on anger.
Well, it's run by a Satanist, so what do you expect?
He'll convert. Everyone will.
To what? To everyone will? Everyone will.
Everyone. Probably. Hopefully.
No, I don't think that's true, Stephen.
Hopefully. Anyway,
sure the book there says no. Well,
so
the big book of Jesus says
no. So I'm the number one Bowser.
Can we play this thing before I die?
Yeah, I mean we're almost half an hour in and we're staring at a logo. This is the logo for Smash Brothers. So we're gonna go through.
What does this mean?
I don't know.
What does this mean?
It just is the logo. Okay. I don't understand it. You're gonna have to talk to.
Well, you're the number one.
Sora Inc.
Whatever.
No, Bowser player. Bowser, okay. Number one Bowser player in the world. Number one.
I don't
is the big turtle guy.
See some paperwork, some documentation on this, please.
I beat the guy who was number one Yoshi, so I'm number one Bowser.
You can't prove that though.
No, there's no proof. It just I say that, and that was
it. Doesn't count.
If you find the guy,
ate a pile of your edibles in your dorm before you started.
I never had any edibles. I've never done edibles.
Well, you let this other guy eat them all, so you could beat him with your Yoshi. That doesn't.
My point is, I beat his Yoshi, and I'm the
Steven. Steven, please.
I beat him playing as Yoshi. You know what? Let's just go on. Okay, first character for you to try.
I want to know what this logo is.
That's just the logo. That's the logo for Smash Brothers.
It looks like the 4-H Club.
Could be. I don't know. That's the logo, and maybe we'll
go ahead.
If I wasn't sharing my screen, I would do.
Now, what am I doing? We have not told the people at home what we're even doing.
Okay, so what we're doing here is you don't know the characters in Smash Brothers, and I do.
I know the ones that anybody would know. Mario.
Yes. So we're gonna go through, and you're going to have to guess the name of the characters. Yes. Guess the character.
Now, last time, let's do it. You tried to get me in trouble, but I'm not gonna be hornswoggled again.
There's no hornswoggling at this point.
Hey, that's a word I knew. I know that word. You don't need to read.
This guy.
This is Newt.
Newt. You're just gonna say Newt.
That is a guy, right? Newt, isn't that a guy?
No, there are no Newts.
I think one of these guys' name is Newt.
No, not even.
Okay, I'm not. A little bit. Okay.
So you look at this guy and you think that's a Newt.
Okay, I know who this is.
Okay.
This is the Ginger Avenger.
The Ginger Avenger.
His secret power: he has no soul.
I mean, he's got red hair, so he's ginger enough.
I think this is
suppose.
Newt. This is Newt.
This is Newt.
One of these guys is Newt.
This is Newt. Okay. You're going to guess Newt for every one of them and be wrong because there are no Newts. I'm letting you know.
Just the ones that look like a Newt. Not
Okay.
a Newt, like a lizard. Like he looks like, because I know how these Japanese people are sometimes. They give him these names.
Right.
But you're telling me he's not Newt.
He's not
Someone
Newt.
calling you during our show? Are you serious?
No, it was a buzz. My
Did you
phone
get a text
buzzes.
message? I know it was. I heard it.
I got a text message. Okay. And it is.
By the way, I have to commend you. It sounds so much better. You don't have your screaming witch chair. You don't have the carousel in the background. This is wonderful.
That's what I moved from.
It's almost like a real show, Stephen.
I moved from a really comfortable room back to the garage.
In 4 more years, we might actually approach being like a real YouTube show.
I mean, we've got a sponsor.
That's true.
What was the name again?
It's an affiliate. It's an affiliate link, but it's the same difference.
Poggers.
Poggers.shop. Poggers.shop. Get yourself a shaker, some energizing and hydration mixes. Poggers. All natural.
Poggers. All right. His name is
Newt.
Ready? Roy. I figured I'd start with a name that's fairly simple for you. That's Roy. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next guy.
Well, that's Wario.
Yes, that is Wario. Okay, good.
The ones that everyone knows, I know.
All right, you got one
because I play the Wario game, so I know that one's Wario. So that's a gimme.
That's a gimme. You got 1 point.
Wario's good.
Awesome.
Oh, I know this guy too. I know this guy. See, this guy I know.
Okay.
I just got to remember because he's from F-Zero, which I played the heck out of.
Yes, he is. Although
I want to say that I have to summon the powers of recall. Oh, it's Captain something Bird.
Yeah, I mean
Captain Yellowbird.
He's got something on his.
I know this.
Yeah. F-Zero, you're right. I think it's weird.
Is that Falcon? Captain Falcon? Oh, okay.
It is
Falcon Punch.
Falcon Punch. But yeah, so Captain Falcon.
Okay.
He in F-Zero, they decided to put him in Smash Brothers, and you got to like the original Smash Brothers game was 10 characters, and now we're at like 81 characters.
How many Smash Brothers games are there?
There's Smash Brothers.
Game,
well, yeah, basically there's Smash Brothers, and then there's Smash Brothers Melee, and then there's Smash Brothers Brawl.
I just asked you how many there were.
Smash Brothers Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, and then Smash Brothers Ultimate. So
his thighs are anatomically absurd, by the way.
He's a driver, so he's got to like on the pedal.
Yeah, because I don't, because when you're in New York City, because I'm from New York.
Yeah.
And these taxi drivers, when they get out of the car, that's what their thighs look like.
He's also got a gun because I guess he's a taxi driver.
What kind of nonsense are you talking about? He's a driver.
He is. I'm just saying, like his
driving doesn't do that.
No, I don't
remember, Stephen. Do you remember the bus driver ladies in grade school? Did a single one of those, any part of any one of those ladies look like that?
No, not even.
No, they look like they were made out of munchkins. They were just mainlining munchkins and Slurpees all day, not moving an inch, sitting on that bus. Driving didn't do them any favors. So what are you talking about? He's a driver.
A competitive driver, we'll say that. But he's got a gun.
Okay. That makes it better.
I don't understand the story of F-Zero.
I think some of these female bus drivers thought they were competitive drivers too, the way they were like almost running people off the road. I remember this. Terrifying. And you didn't even have to buckle up. These are back in the days when they didn't care if you didn't wear your seatbelts. As long as you weren't standing near the exit door. Yeah, they didn't care what you did.
That's still the way it is today. They do not.
How many school buses am I going on? Why are you going on school buses?
Oh, I thought you were just talking about buses in general. I haven't been on a school bus.
We don't have buses. I'm in Texas. They don't know what a bus is.
Like they have buses out here, and
in Arizona.
I've been on.
Where's it going? Where are you going on a bus?
Generally along the main streets to the airport.
Why are you going to the airport?
Work.
Just to get the heck out of Arizona.
I have to.
What is your temperature there right now? Tell me your temperature in Arizona.
My 41 degrees.
Oh, all right. Never mind. That's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's about what it is here. I've been able to breathe a little bit.
Let's check.
Tell me the next silly fellow. Whoa, this is the snake handler.
No.
This is the cobra tamer.
No.
This is Sammy Snake Stroker.
No. Ew.
Don't tell me this guy's beating his Yoshi.
No, this is not.
I don't want to hear anything about it.
He does have a snake.
Oh, I know what this is.
The game.
Okay, I just noticed his shirt and his shoes. Now gave it away. This is Candy Corn.
No, not Candy Corn. Did you? So I'll let you know the name of the game he is from is called Mother 3. If that helps.
From Super Smash Brothers.
He is, but they're all from other games. They're all from other games. I'm letting you know he's in Smash Brothers, but he's also in Mother 3.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is Little Timmy.
You're closer in that realm.
Considering the first guy's name was Newt, this is probably
his first name was Roy. It's not
Bart.
Newt.
This is Bart.
Okay.
It's gonna be something insipid like Bart. This is Bart, but he's got a big snake. That doesn't sound right. He's got a pet snake there. He's got a big pink pulsing spitting snake.
I don't think it's spits.
That he's wrestling with his bare hands, and he can. They got a whole grip on it.
You're getting a bit off the reservation there, sir.
This is the pink Swiggler.
It's not like the Power Ranger characters.
Is his snake part of the name?
No, not even a little bit.
Is that his snake, or is this a random snake that is attacking him?
I believe it's his snake.
They look like they're going to kiss. This is Snake Kisser.
Well, he is surprised at the snake.
It's a good snake right on the tip. It's the Snake Kisser.
No, this is we're gonna go on here. This is Lucas. Yeah, I know. They don't have crazy names.
Somebody got paid to make that name up.
Yeah, somebody got paid. This is Lucas. He is the
so we got
Bert.
We got Bert, Newt, and Lucas so far.
No, we haven't had Bert or Newt or like.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was Roy, then Wario, then Captain Falcon, then Lucas.
All right.
Okay.
Well, so you say. Okay.
So I know. All right.
If I start getting more of these wrong, I'm gonna have to channel my force powers.
Oh no! Please don't.
Here it comes. Whoa! Hello there. I'm back.
I think we just lost 8 viewers as soon as that turned on.
Have you ever smelled the inside of a bantha? Hello.
Well, he didn't either because that was.
Well, how do you know?
I guess I don't know for certain.
Well, next time think about that.
All right. So last one was Lucas.
Come on. These are not from that game. You're showing me like characters from the cartoons your kids watch.
No, this is actually one of my favorite characers, and I played
Maple Story.
Earthbound. He's from the game Earthbound.
This is one of your favorite characters.
Also known as it's also known as.
You know we're live, right? You know we're live.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite characters. I love playing as him. I played Earthbound because of Smash Brothers, and Earthbound is the only RPG I've played like 5 times. I from beginning to end. I'll just turn on my machine, my Switch now because I had it on. I bought it on every single system that it's available, and so I love playing Earthbound. And and let me hear anyone in the comments who loves Earthbound who was waiting for Mother 3 to come out in the US. Come on, guys. They're never gonna listen to me or anyone else who asks for it. Mother 3 has been very highly requested, which is the sequel to Earthbound. Because Earthbound in Japan is known as Mother 2. You froze. I lost you entirely, didn't I? This is the part where normally, if we had a guest, I would chat with the guest. But Chris died on me. Okay, so now it's just me and the audience. Anyone in the audience want to make a comment? This is from earlier, but I still like it. So, all right. I think this is the time where I'm going to have to, maybe I will start reading off the dad jokes that I got off my dad joke calendar until Chris comes back. Did you hear about the golfer who didn't have any metal clubs in his bag? He was iron deficient. Iron deficient. I'm getting no feedback here because, well, this is a live podcast thing. Thieves broke into the police station and stole the toilets. Police say they have nothing to go on. What gets wetter the more it dries? A towel. Oh, Chris is back. Okay, because I was running out of dad jokes from the calendar. All right.
I don't know why we do this live.
I know why we do this live.
I'm running this whole thing on a laptop from Walmart, and I wish I was kidding.
Well, laptops from Walmart aren't necessarily bad, but I'm running all this on a laptop from Amazon, I guess. So this guy, Mother 2 / Earthbound, main character, one of my favorite characters. He's a psychic boy. He floats around, and he has his weapons are yo-yos and bats. Yeah. So
Timmy.
Close.
Tommy.
Close. Well, I mean, his name is Ness.
Like N-E-S?
N-E-S-S, but yes.
Like the Nintendo Entertainment System?
Not like that, but kind of like that.
It's brainwashing is what it is.
It is. And you know what? I'm cool with it.
Oh, that's Kid Icarus.
That is not his name. That is the name. That's the name of the game he comes from.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I know this. Oh man. Well, who was Kid Icarus then?
I think it's just the name. That's just like a nickname for him or something, but that's not his name.
Well, I'm right. I got it right.
No, he's got a name. You got
this is Newt.
It's not Newt. It is not. There is no Newt. None of the characters I'm going to show you are named Newt.
Well, who am I thinking of? Who's Newt?
I don't know. I don't know a Newt.
Newt.
I don't know any character in.
There's a Newt.
I'm sure that there is a Newt somewhere. Let's see.
This is not Newt.
Nintendo Newt.
You sure this is not Newt? I think this is Newt.
No.
I know his name. This is Jason of the Argonauts.
No, but I mean, you got the game, which is Kid Icarus.
Well, then, if he's not Kid Icarus, then it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, I understand your complaint here.
No.
Is it Kid Icarus? Is the character's name?
This is Newt. I'm pretty sure.
It's not Newt. It is 100% not Newt.
Okay, don't give me a hint. He's got a laurel wreath looking head adornment.
Yeah. Yes.
He is wearing a garter on his leg.
Sure.
Like he's just come from a wedding where he was the bride.
No,
he's got Sonic's rings on his wrist.
That's confusing. Those actually create light arrows that he shoots.
He's got Kratos's leg bracers. You made this up.
No. Do you think for a second I would have the artistic ability to even come close to this?
I don't know, Steven. I don't know. How would I know? I don't pay any attention to you or know anything about you or what you do.
And you know what? We've been doing this for over a month.
What are you drinking now?
Same thing. It's water.
From the girl cup again? The lady mug?
It's my work gave me this mug, okay?
You said look, I understand wanting to appease the boss, but you said that thing gives you lead poisoning. Why do you keep
the Stanley Cups give you lead poisoning.
The Stanley Cup is what the Islanders used to win every year when I was a kid.
And that don't drink out of it.
They do drink out of that.
Actually. Yeah, and that's why they get lead poisoning.
Well, what does it have to do with your mug?
It doesn't. Nothing. Mine is not a Stanley. This guy.
Either that or it gives you, what do you call it? That lady stuff. What's the stuff ladies have? Estrogen.
Okay, estrogen. I'm just like so many things. Ladies have so many things.
Well, they don't have that many things.
They have a lot of things.
Not like men.
Men have things and ladies have things. We have
Man,
different
we have
things,
so many
and some of
things.
the things we have the same things. Some
Well,
things are the same things, and some
no,
things are
you
different.
maybe. I don't have my thing is different from a lady's things.
I'm just saying we all have noses. That's a thing.
What about Voldemort?
Voldemort is not a is he
Now,
has
why does he not have a nose? I don't read these occultist babblings.
and
Why does he not have a nose?
I think he cut it off to spite his face.
You know, oh boy,
I don't know.
you know about all this stuff.
You should talk to Father Ripperger. Have him on and ask him
I
about
do
that.
talk to Father Ripperger.
We'll talk to him about why Voldemort doesn't have a nose.
Yeah, let me waste. Whose time should I waste? Yours or Father Ripperger's?
Both. You can have him on the show, and then we can talk about.
We have had
things
him on the
like
show.
that.
The
I know,
previous
but not me. I haven't been on with the show.
Oh,
This
yeah,
guy.
I'm gonna afflict him with you.
Think about a cherry. What you spit out of a cherry. That's
It's Pit. It's Pit.
Yes.
I knew that. I knew
There
that. See, some of these I know because I played them in other games. I played Kid Icarus. This is the Horny Goose and Dog show.
No.
This is the Interbreeders.
No.
That dog is definitely in a state of something, and that goose is going at it. And I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want you to show me these things because this is a family show.
No,
and every time you sneak something in there, you slip in something that shouldn't go, and this is what happens. Stop slipping stuff in where it doesn't belong.
This is not a slipping stuff in. This is from a very popular game.
Well, I'm sure it is. You know, people are
the
terrible.
Game. So if you remember, there was a game, and you had like a light gun, and you would shoot at the screen.
How old do you think I am, Steven?
I think that you're old enough to remember the Nintendo Entertainment System, which this light gun is on.
Well, I'm not.
Okay.
I remember the Xbox.
Was that your first system? The Xbox? You knew Kid Icarus, but this eludes you?
Well, I have the internet like anybody.
Think about...
Well, he wasn't Kid Icarus, though, was he? So how
No.
much did I know?
Well,
check.
This is... So, you see, it is a dog, and it
dog.
is on top of the dog is think smaller than a goose.
A pigeon.
No, large, with a bill, buddy, with a bill.
A bill for what?
No, it's has a bill.
For what's the bill for?
To filter through water and eat.
What is he being charged? So he has a bill for a home filtration system.
No, he's not.
What does it have to do with this?
Waterfowl. Think waterfowl.
Those are expensive too. So the big bill. But I don't know why you're telling me. Why you're telling me that?
Waterfowl. I
guess the water was foul, and so he got a filtration system. Now I understand, but it's not helping me guess the name.
It's a duck.
This is the thirsty duck.
It's a duck and a dog, and the game where you would shoot.
That dog is in heat.
You would shoot the duck, and then the dog would come up and laugh at you.
You know why I would never do it? Because PETA will come after you.
Well, that was the game. That was the game. Was you would shoot
I love duck. I love duck. I grew up eating duck.
Okay,
it's so good.
In order to get a duck, you would.
Now you would think we're pretty close to Louisiana here, where I am in Texas.
Sure.
You would think there would be ducks akimbo. Is that a word? That there would be duck everywhere to eat. Mm-hmm. I've never eaten a single bit of duck down here. No. I don't see it in the stores. There's no duck. I thought all these kids are eating duck.
I had
Tom, you don't duck there, Sherry. But they don't. It's all gumbo and.
I think gumbo is just. Gumbo's easier. Gumbo and crawdads are easier. Ducks fly.
Easy. You got to make a roux. You got to make a roux, Sherry.
When it comes to like taking down a duck versus taking down like crawfish and pigs.
Who's taking down crawfish? They're down already.
Right. I'm just saying.
Oh, they're so gross. Listen, do you know that those things, they live in like little mud, dirt, looks like piles of poo on the grass? That's where they live in. Ugh, and then people eat them. It's nasty.
Do you not know where pigs live?
Yeah, pigs live in the farm.
No, but they also, I mean, yeah, if you get
pigs are clean. They tell me pigs are clean animals.
They are not. You're not.
Well, that's what they
They're
say.
not.
That's a misconception.
Yeah, no, they lie.
They say
This
a pig
is
won't sleep where it does the poop.
possibly, but pigs will roll around and things,
In
and
mud.
yeah,
Well,
and
listen, there's ladies in Beverly Hills pay thousands of dollars to lay around in mud, and they're perfectly clean.
Yeah, oh, maybe. This is the duck hunt dog. Okay, this is the duck hunt.
What's his
dog.
name though? Rufus.
No, the name is Newt. No, it's not. It's the
Is
duck
that Newt?
hunt.
I knew
No,
somebody was Newt.
it's
No,
not
Newt's like a little fella. Like Willow. Is that Willow? Now here's a question. Okay. On Webster, right? His name was Webster, the little Webster.
Mm-hmm.
But the Webster from Willow, is his name Willow? Or is Willow somebody else? Which one is the Webster on Willow? He came from a little village of Websters. I remember that. But he was a special Webster because he could do magic.
I never saw Willow.
But I don't know his name was Willow or somebody else Willow.
I have no idea.
Mad Mardigan was Val Kilmer.
Okay. The dogs. You're going to love this.
The little Webster.
The dog's name.
But I don't know if he was Willow. It might have been a trick like Kid Icarus. Like Willow's name in the movie. Willow. But the little Webster guy is not Willow at all.
I don't think the magical
like Bernard or some nonsense.
Bernard's not bad. This is Mr. Peepers, apparently. Although
get
in
out,
the game,
get out of my face.
In the game, they just call him Duck Hunt Dog.
Mr. Peepers is the monkey that the little half a gay fellow played on Saturday Night Live. Chris Kattan. That's Mr. Peepers. Oh, this guy's familiar.
He's from Kirby.
He has I think I know this one. He has like a long, stupid name. This is Emperor P.
You're very close.
Something like that, right?
Very close. He's not an emperor. He's a king.
King wee.
Also very, very close.
King Ding Dong.
No, but still closer. Close-ish.
It's something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that, but it's not that. So
this is it King? It's King something.
Yes.
Is he a penguin?
No. Yeah. I think
this is Chili Willy.
No, you were actually closer.
It is Chili Willy.
It's not Chili Willy.
But that's a penguin, right? There's a Chili Willy is a guy. I know that.
There is a Chili Willy who is a penguin. This is not. This is the king from Kirby.
Don't tell me. King Bimbo.
Nope. You were very close initially. With the word sounds.
King PPP.
No, that's close, but not that.
King PPP.
Wrong letter at the beginning.
Well, I'm not saying anything inappropriate.
No,
that's trick me into that again.
I'm not. This is not an inappropriate name. This is a Kirby.
Well, you just tell me then, because I'm not falling for that.
This is King DDD.
Okay.
So when you said PPP, it's like no. It's
show me the next funny fellow.
Next one.
I've gotten half right so far.
Yeah, 3 right. Yeah.
Oh boy. The little creatures are newts. This is the Newt Wrangler.
Nope, they are. Those are Pikmin. Those little things are Pikmin.
Buzz Aldrin.
No.
It's probably a play on that. This is Fuzz Aldrin.
Nope.
This is Buzz Baldwin.
No. No.
Who was the other guy? Who was the guy that stayed in the thing and they said that he was the loneliest man ever in the world?
You know what? History does not recall him. He's lost to time.
Yeah, the guy that stayed in the capsule.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and some other.
I mean, if we're playing along with this idea that people went to the moon.
Yes, if we're playing along with, what I find is funny is that I know people who both have the conspiracy theory that we never landed on the moon, but also that we have. Am I? I'm not frozen. No, I know people who both have the conspiracy
adopted a
theory.
Strange pose.
Well, that was
like
my frustration. That's my frustration pose because I know people who have the conspiracy theory that we never landed on the moon, that the moon landing was a hoax, but that we also have bases on the moon at the same time. Like
Well,
the actual moon landing was a hoax, but there was a different moon landing that was secret that we got, and now we have bases on the moon.
anything's possible. Now look at his big nose. This is racist.
No,
He's clearly a drunken German.
he
And
is
I don't care for that.
he's a captain, another captain, kind of like Captain Falcon, but not.
Captain Booze.
No, not Booze.
Why is he assaulting this?
So he's stranded. He is stranded on an alien planet.
This is the imp kidnapper.
These Pikmin,
The imp assassin.
He pulls them out of the ground and uses
Leave that
them
imp alone, you miscreant. That's what I would say if I was there.
To help him find fuel. It's a good game, Pikmin. Actually, it's a
The
fun
bean.
game.
The bean.
Like you're never gonna guess his
Is
name.
this Newt? Is this Newt?
No. There's no Newt.
We're gonna get to Newt before we run out of time. We're gonna get to Newt. This is like kindergarten curse word hour. I don't know what that means.
I think I do.
I think that lady had it. So there was an hour they would let her curse in her kindergarten. That doesn't sound right.
I'm not sure if I would go to that.
I didn't have that. I went to private school. We didn't have
public school. There was definitely that. Yeah, there was a long.
I finished in public school. There's an hour where they just let you curse.
That was. I mean, we had to. It was just that was part of our lesson.
It was pent up because of your primitive upbringing. You couldn't hold it in all day.
Well, we were made to. We had to. It was like it was on our word list, or spelling list.
Why were they teaching you those terrible words?
Public school. You know how it is. That is a lie, by the way. So no public school teachers sue me.
Whether you're tackling a new game, a gym session, or an action-packed day, Poggers has your back. Poggers.
You're pretty good at that. Poggers.
I know who this guy is. This is Poggers.
No,
those are Poggers.
No, these are Pikmin, and this is Captain Olimar.
I told you he was German.
Is that a German name?
Yeah, Olimar. Sure. That's Ganondorf.
Ah, yes, that is 100%.
I'm not retarded, Steven. I just don't know Smash Brothers obscure characters. I don't live.
Okay, well, you're probably going to get another one that's going to come up here.
And people will say that's Ganon. That's not Ganon. That's Ganondorf.
Yes, that is Ganondorf. There's a difference between Ganon and Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's Tummy. King Tummy.
No, he is a Donkey Kong villain. And
this is me at Pizza Hut.
Close.
I'm angry, but I want to eat.
He's got a hat or a crown. A crown. So that means he is a king.
Like the Pope wears a hat. It's a hat.
Well, the Pope also wears a crown. Doesn't he have tiara? Papal tiara?
This Pope, I don't know what he wears.
Not this Pope, but historically a Pope has worn a crown.
Wears a pride t-shirt. Oh, that's not nice.
No. I don't think he does. This is
the cravat.
The cravat.
No, that's what he wears, a cravat. What's that thing where you it's like a necktie, but you don't tie it, you just stuff it in your shirt?
Dumb.
What is that called? You know what that is.
I don't know. I think it's dumb.
Is that a cravat?
I don't know if I don't think it's a cravat. I think it's
something else.
That's like a neckerchief, something like that.
No, but it has a name. It has like a French name. Le neckerchief. This is King Tum Tum.
Nope. Yeah, I'm just saying neckerchief. Sometimes called a necker, kerchief, or scarf.
Whoa, Steven. Oh boy. Steven, come on. How many times do we have to go through this? How many times?
I'm reading.
You cannot say that. You can't say that. I don't care what color he is.
No, it's that neck. You can't say that.
Steven.
Neck.
It's definitely not with the hard R. Are you crazy?
It's just what the name of a neckerchief is.
We're going to be taken off the air immediately. You can't say that. You cannot say that.
Who is this man?
I don't know. Man.
Gator.
That's King Gator. Croc. Killer Croc. No, it's Batman.
No, yeah, that is Batman. This is...
Seriously, don't...
Okay. This is King...
Don't tell me. I didn't even guess. Okay. Gas? I didn't even guess. I didn't guess either. This is... Almeida. King Almeida. King Vaseline, because he's crackly.
He's an
This
evil
is
king.
Ashy Larry, an evil
Very
king.
mean king.
This is Gobbler. King Gobbler.
No.
They'll eat him in Louisiana, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, probably. I mean, definitely.
Gator is tasty.
He's got like this gold plate on his stomach, but like you get him between the eyes, you could take it. You can eat him.
King Eyeball. King. This looks like King. It's
He's
not
mean.
King Kong. This is King Dong.
Nope. He's a very mean guy, and it's someone who is mean, and his name is a play on something
King
that is
Grumpus.
No.
With the golden rumpus.
There are people on this that are watching this right now that are like, I know they're shouting at their screen right now, like that's a guy, come on.
Nobody's watching this, Steven.
We have a few.
Nobody's watching this.
Okay.
They've learned their lesson.
This is King. You ready?
I'm not sure if I am.
King K. Rule. King Cruel. K. Rule.
Next. Terrible.
Okay.
That's terrible. That's Newt.
That's not Newt. It's not Newt.
He looks so much like Newt.
This is the main character from the Kingdom Hearts game who made his
debut. This is a Hot Topic employee.
I mean, very close.
Sneakers, the hair, he's got a chain wallet.
The chain has a Mickey Mouse on it.
He's got a chain wallet.
Well, he's got a chain he's got a bunch of chains. His shoes are humongous.
Yeah. Oh, like this is Bigfoot.
So he was made as.
Oh, like big feet. This is Little Packin'.
No.
That key is a metaphor.
The key.
This is the key wielder.
He is actually a key
wielder.
Open
any chastity belt on earth. This is the key wielder.
It opens doors, though. It opens lots of doors.
I'm sure it does.
But this is based on. This is from the Kingdom Hearts series, which is
industry. It opens doors. This is what?
This is from Kingdom Hearts. This was a collaboration between Disney and Square Enix, and
that sounds like my worst nightmare.
So if you think of Final Fantasy plus
this is like
Disney,
Final Fantasy for twinks.
This is 100%. He goes to Final Fantasy World.
I bet that's accurate.
He goes to a bunch of different worlds, and some of them have Final Fantasy characters in them. So he goes to different
fruitiness in multiple dimensions. This is
his sidekicks in the game are Mickey and not Mickey, Goofy and Donald. Goofy and Donald. But that's literally who's in the game. Goofy and Donald. Goofy the dog and Donald Duck are go around in the game with him, trying to save the world from the heartless and wishing upon a star.
Stop telling me all this.
You're gonna learn
This is the uninformed consent. This is Big Hair.
Uninformed consent? That doesn't make sense.
He's a minor.
Oh, okay.
We know about what those Disney characters are like.
He was voiced by Haley Joel Osment.
See?
But he was voiced by him.
Where is he now? He's disappeared.
Pre and post puberty. So in the first game, he's got no. This character's name is
Bieber.
No. It's Sora.
Okay. Because he's got a Sora behind after hanging around with all them.
No, that's not. Let's just moving on.
Oh, that's Simon Belmont.
No.
Yes, it is. Oh, it's Trevor.
It's Richter.
Oh, whatever.
Belmont. But anyway, I'll give it to you.
How do you tell the difference?
It's the weapon. It's like it's not really. It's hard to tell the difference between them, but this one specifically is Richter. I went for the two of them. I went for Richter. I'll give it to you because you got that he was a Belmont.
Taking another sip of my secret juice, and again, I'm secret juice. I'm not talking about
also Catholic.
Tunnel people,
by the way.
Well, I would hope so. How are you going to beat a vampire otherwise?
That's right. He has holy water. He throws holy water and
Steven,
crucifixes.
here's a little quiz. What is the greatest video game ever made? Wrong. It is Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
I was just going to say the original Castlevania, but
No, the original Castlevania stinks.
well, the greatest video game ever made was Earthbound, but I'll give you Castlevania Symphony of the Night as your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, that's not what I said, though.
You said the greatest video game is all time.
Made,
yeah, I've never played it. I didn't play it.
But you're playing these little games. You're traipsing around as short pants wearing kids, whipping their snakes.
When I was in junior high / high school.
Well, look, here's a game that's got a bunch of little kids in short pants. Yeah. This one's whipping around his pink snake all over the place. This is the game for me, says Steven.
I played
not Castlevania, where you're playing a masculine, manly. Well, he's not that masculine, I guess. Alucard. But you're playing a guy fighting monsters. No, you don't. You don't want that. Oh, let me play the playground game.
You could. So I had it on an emulator, Earthbound, and you could change the avatars of the characters. You could go in and change the. So I gave Ness glasses so that he would look more like me. That's a true story. That's a sad story, but it's a true story.
How old were you?
Oh, older than I should say. It's probably like 13, 14 years old.
Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, okay.
This is just from Smash Brothers.
The Tickler. This is a character?
This is a character. It's not a playable character, but it is a character.
There's a game that's popular now called Elden Ring. Have you heard of this?
I have heard of Elden Ring.
Okay. So it's a very popular game. It's a very good game. It's made by the same people that made the Dark Souls games. So when I first played it, there were these characters start talking about, and these games are always, the lore is very obtuse, you know? Mm-hmm. So they're talking about, oh, you'll meet the two fingers. Oh, our leader, the two fingers who rule the realm and all this stuff. So here I'm thinking, oh, this is like what they call these. This is going to be like a man. I was like, I figured this out. It's going to be a man and a lady, you know, very regal. You're going to go into the throne room. They're going to be sitting there. These are the two fingers because they control, their grip is on. So like you get to the part of the game where the big doors open and you're going to meet the two fingers. It's literal two fingers. It's a big hand with two fingers on it.
Yeah, don't dig too deeply here.
Giant fingers. I'm not kidding. I said, the hell is this? I want to throw the game out the window. You know whose fault it was? That idiot George R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
That was one of his big contributions to this game.
The two fingers.
Two fingers. Here I'm thinking, how clever, this nickname for these two people having the tight grip on society, on the kingdom. The two fingers. No, two big fingers. Two big, ugly, stinky fingers. God knows where they've been. Two fingers.
This is not 2 fingers.
Huh?
This is 5 fingers.
Not you. I'm talking about the thing from the game.
Anyway,
this is the spanker.
No, you're going too far. On like your mind is going too far. Think of it as what is it? It is a.
This is the abuser.
No. Man, you go dark.
His special move is you left the toilet seat down again.
No. What? No. Why? So in the game, this character is what brings everyone to life.
I know who this is. This is the hamburger helper. They put him in the game? I just remembered.
He would have a face.
Now, I have a conspiracy theory. I think that hamburger helper and Pillsbury Doughboy are related.
Yeah, like tracks. I think
they've got a monopoly on yucky food that'll kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Between the two of them, you got your entree and your desserts there and your side dishes, and they're racking it in. Meanwhile, your sodium level is going through the roof. They don't care.
No.
They'll make another one just like you.
Yeah,
it's a real problem.
Yeah,
but that's how they dodge the monopoly laws, is they make one of them look like this.
2 different mascots, yeah.
2 different things, yeah.
I hear you.
But it's obvious. You look at them. It's like I still think that those kids from Different Strokes and Webster's the same kid. I've never seen them in the same place at the same time. Have you? Well, there you go.
I haven't.
And no, I'm not just saying they all look alike, Steven. That's something you would want me to say, but I'm not going to say that.
I just want you to guess the name of this character.
Short people, I mean.
This is a hand.
It's not the tickler?
It's not the tickler. This is a hand.
This is the groper.
No. I regret that.
It's something clever.
And the next one.
This is Mr. Groper.
No, it's got the name. Name.
Show me where he touched you.
No.
Oh, that's his special. That's his special move.
No, he does finger guns actually.
Oh, Steven.
Literal, like it shoots a bullet out.
Just stop now. Just
the name is.
It would not be so bad every time if you didn't keep going. Just stop.
The name is.
You said
Master
neckers, and then you started talking about tying things around their neck. You can't do this, Steven.
The name is Master.
It's traumatic for those people.
Master Hand.
They deserve the reparations, by the way, with people like you running around, because it re-traumatizes them when they hear this stuff. And then this is the master, of course. Let me guess, he owns a plantation. He's white, and now I'm offended because that's racist. We're not all like that.
No, this is.
I'm out here trying to fight. I'm trying to fight for justice.
It's a glove. It's Master Hand.
Okay. Well, they wore gloves. Didn't you ever see that? With the Leonardo? He had white gloves on, right? They don't want to get their hands dirty when they're
Django Unchained.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I never saw it.
So this is the master. This game is racist. I don't want to hear any more about that. Okay. Who's the next guy? Whoa. What is this? That's the same
other
thing.
hand.
This is a gang sign.
No,
we're going the other way.
No, it's so this one is just like.
Look, it's our fault. We decimated their culture, and what do we expect?
This is a hand.
I think he has too few. Oh no, he doesn't. He's got all of them.
So so the other one was Master Hand. This one is crazy.
Don't say it again. Don't say it again.
So what would be this thing's name?
Okay, so what were you going to tell me? This is Pimp Slap?
No. What? No.
Well,
I'm telling you, it's.
If you ask me, like, who's the arch enemy of the Master's Hand? It's Pimp Slap.
No, it's.
I can't believe they did it. Japan really doesn't care. They say Japan doesn't care about PC. Japan really doesn't care about PC.
Well, this is
Master's Hand and Pimp Slap. I can't believe this.
This is nearly 10 years old, I think.
Oh, because that makes it better. Well, we didn't know any better 10 years ago. We knew better. Steven, we knew 10 years ago you can't say that. Make light of these things.
This is we're just gonna go through. This is Crazy Hand, Master Hand.
There's another one.
Hand.
Okay. Okay. That's that. I'm not going to take the bait. That is not Princess Peach.
No.
Unless it is.
No.
It doesn't look like her.
No.
So this is Princess Tangerine.
No. This is. You can see here. There's a Triforce.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said.
No.
Princess Kumquat.
Mm-mm.
If you pick up that thing one more time, this is Princess Kiwi. No
color.
Well, she has the Israeli flag for a dress. This is Princess Matzah.
It's not. Where's the Israeli flag? That's a Triforce.
No, the blue and white, isn't that? They do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that. I get what you're saying.
Like that? They have something. Or they're one of their guys.
They do have blue and white is the colors that are on the Israeli flag.
A thing with or you know what that could be? It could be a tablecloth in a Greek restaurant. So this is Princess Baklava.
It is not Princess. I actually don't like baklava. That's not
nobody likes baklava. Only hardcore Greeks like it's too sweet and sticky. I worked in a very nice Greek restaurant for a number of years. I've never once ate, no matter how free it was, and it was free baklava. Now I ate plenty of the pitas because they would get them from Astoria, Queens, where all the Greeks live. They were like handmade pitas that we got shipped because they're nothing like the garbage you buy from the grocery store, which is dry and ugh. These were. Are you frozen? Hello?
No, I'm listening to you.
These were amazing, and you just flop them on the grill for like 30 seconds and spread the hummus on. So good. This is Princess Baklava.
No, not Princess Baklava.
But something Greek. Are those drumsticks? Are those drumsticks in a belt?
No. What?
I see a drumstick.
No, it's not a drumstick.
I can't point. I don't have the thing, but
they look like.
Do you see that? Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Down a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're not drumsticks.
Chopsticks.
They're ornamental something.
Oh, they're like the Japanese do that. They put them in their hair.
I can't tell you the name of the game because the name of the game is the name of the character.
Super Smash Brothers is the name of the game.
No, the name of because every character comes from a different game.
Sister Smash.
No, it's not that. It's not.
That sounds like a band from the 80s.
No.
Like a metal band.
Maybe Sister Smash.
Yeah.
She's
not Greek or Jewish.
No, she's Hylian.
This is intermarriage.
No.
This is
Hylian.
Her special move is parents disappointed.
You have problems. It's okay. This is.
She has pointy ears, so she's an elf.
Yes.
Like Link. Oh, like Link. This is Linkette.
This is Link.
The name of the game is the name of the lady? Okay,
yes.
Hold on. This is the name of the game.
What game is Link from?
Zelda. But I said that. I said Zelda.
You didn't say Zelda.
I didn't?
No. You said it's not Princess Peach.
Oh, I meant to say Princess Zelda. I meant to say Princess Zelda. You took me down this whole wild goose chase. You knew what I meant.
I did not.
I know darn well it's not Princess Peach. I meant Zelda.
Okay. Yes, this is Princess Zelda.
You just wanted me to say something disparaging about Greek and our greatest ally, and I'm not going to fall for that. That's Newt.
That is not Newt.
Finally, we get to Newt. I knew we'd get to Newt.
Come on.
You tease
gotta know this one.
Gun. You dragged me. You teased me along all this time, and you saved Newt until now. That's Newt.
No, okay. Who else not Newt.
Good old Newt.
This is not Newt.
They call him Mega Man, but his real name is Newt.
Mega Man. His name is not Newt.
Well, Steven, do you think I'm brain dead? Of course, that's Ridley.
Yes. Here we go.
Oh, I don't like this. This is your bisexual cousin.
No.
This is Kabuki.
No.
This is a boy. This is a man.
This is a man. He's a one-winged angel. As you can see. One wing.
Well, he's not an angel. It's got to be a fallen angel.
Yes, he's a fallen angel.
Because he's wearing like goth clothes.
Yes.
All these characters get their clothes from. Oh, that's Sephiroth then.
Yep, that is Sephiroth. That's it. That's all of them. Yeah.
No, give me some more.
No,
give me. I'm doing so well. I didn't even get to Newt.
There's no Newt. All right.
How are you gonna do all that, and then I don't even get to see Newt?
There's no Newt.
Well, I know, but you left him out.
No, there is no Newt. There's no.
There should have been.
No, should not have been.
Well, take that up with Nintendo, but you should have put him in the game.
I'll bring it up.
Why does my background look stretched, and yours look better? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Because
why did you do this to me? But my face is not stretched.
No, but I think the background
is round as ever. I kind of look like Bert.
I think it just has to do with the.
We have like a Bert and Ernie thing going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bert. How's it going, Bert?
I look like Bert. We have a Bert and Ernie.
Hmm.
That's fine. People like Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
But wait. And didn't Bert wear the turtleneck? Oh boy, I fell right into this one.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well,
I don't remember Ernie having a beard and being, you know what, the word I'm not allowed to say anymore because your boss will get mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
next week on the show.
Next week, yes.
I forget.
Really?
We do have a guest. We have guests now for our audience at home. We have guests. You don't have to deal with this. We might do something, but we will have guests. Through the middle of March, we are booked. Every week we will have a guest.
But you don't know who next week is.
Well, it's somebody.
Obviously. I don't know who next week is.
I have to send you the list.
I know you do.
At Poggers, we're dedicated to crafting energy and hydrating solutions that don't just keep you going, but keep you in the zone. Oh, I said this one already. Well, there's not a lot of copy.
No.
But maybe if I deliver this line as a Force Ghost, it'll be more.
Oh, go for it.
It'll be more persuasive. Oh, look who's back. Look who's back, Steven.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Hello there. I'm back. You thought you'd gotten rid of me, Master Yoda. Whether you're tackling a new game, a gym session, or an action-packed day. Packed with action. You're gonna get thirsty. I'm gonna improv a little bit.
Just go for it.
My action, when I'm doing action, you know what happens? Oh, my throat. I'm parched. Well, I reach for Poggers. Hydration drink. Poggers. That's poggers.shop. Use code Goodnight for a discount of some sort. Links in the description of this episode. Poggers. I've been doing action. I'm thirsty. I've been guessing stupid guys' names for an hour, and I'm just wrung out. Oh, if only I had some Poggers.
We're just gonna get so many sponsors just rushing to us from that acting. They're gonna be like, you know what? We want this to be the voice.
Well, I don't think Prime Energy Drink has a Force Ghost doing their copy. Do you?
I don't think
there's no comparison.
No comparison.
They got that Dum and the Idiot.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But
it's like, you know what it's like? It's like Ebony and Ivory for retards.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's okay.
Prime Energy Drink. I don't know what podcast this is.
It's Logan Paul and KSI.
I don't even know who those people are.
You're better off. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I think we're gonna. Is there more?
No, there's not more.
Okay.
If you
hello. What?
Well, so now I have to plug my plug, which is the St. Philip
Beer Festival. Steven, you can't do that on camera. I don't care. Look, when this thing turns off,
no, that's not.
Plug whatever you want, okay? And it will not affect me. But so long as we're on live, good grief. I mean,
the St. Philip Festival.
Restraint, just wait 5 minutes. We're almost done. You're like It's like insatiable with you. Oh boy, I give you a lot of leeway, but you can't do that on. I don't want to look. We're gonna lose the sponsor, so just say something appropriate.
The St. Philip Neri Festival. That is our annual festival. It's this year. It will be at on February 15th at Vertuccio Farms in Mesa, Arizona. If you are able to make it, please go to catholicomedy.com/festival to buy tickets if you haven't already. If you are unable to make it, we would still appreciate a donation if you could. That's catholicomedy.com/festival, where you'll have more details about the festival, about the fun events that we have planned for that day. We're going to have Paul Rugg and Jeremy McClellan are going to be out there with us, having a great time, as well as Holy Smoke Comedy Troupe. So if you are in the area, please come out and say hello. If you're not in the area and still want to support us, we have a There in Spirit option where you can donate to help us cover the costs. And once the cost is covered, anything extra that we get is going to charity. So that's what we'd like to do.
Links to all the information for Steven's wonderful Philip Neri Festival in the description of the show, right below. Poggers. At Poggers, good grief, we know that energy isn't just about fuel, but about fueling the perfect balance between focus, stamina, and hydration. That's poggers.shop. Use promo code Goodnight for a discount.
And now's the time when we freeze.
Good night, everybody.